Oh, oh, oh. Hey, romancer. Oh, oh, oh. You are a sailor, a tailor, a jailer. You are from Ghana, Guyana, Montana. Hey, big black dancer. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, big romancer. Oh, oh, oh. So lady killing, go swim, I'm waiting. Come on, let's do the midnight dance. The band is playing, and you are saying,
we should be thinking about some drinking.
oh, Mr. Handsome, why don't you get one?
I'm sorry, honey, I'm short of money.
We dance the night away. We have no time to play. Hey, midnight dancer. Oh, oh, oh.
Hello friends and music lovers, and welcome to a new edition of InStarShow live on Instagram. InStarShow is the new project developed by the national online magazine Star Gossip Magazine, where together with our guests we want to discuss certain topics from our daily life and also to uplift you and put a smile on your face. Today we go abroad with our special guest, the only one, Michaela Rose, from the great retro band Arabesque. You know, the ones that used to sing and make us dance to their midnight dances, as you could hear on the intro. Hi, Michaela.
Hello. Well, it's the first time that I do a kind of live video with Insta, so my technic wisdom is not so good.
Oh, no worries. I'm happy you could join us today.
Yes. Thank you.
How
Thank
is
you for
how is
invitation.
Germany? How are you?
Yes. Well, so.
So and so.
Sometimes the mood is okay. Sometimes the mood is a little bit sad with the situation now, as you know. But anyway, we will hope that things will go over.
How is the art industry coping with these situations?
Wow, so good question to the beginning. We have some projects from our country, but it doesn't really help the artists, because an artist doesn't have any daily or monthly a thing to pay, so we only live with our performances, and in the moment we can't performance, we can't travel, and this they don't understand, so we have to fight to get a little bit help. That is a problem here in Germany. I don't know how it is in Romania, but it's a big problem.
Here in Romania, the art industry doesn't look that great either, because it's kind of the same everywhere, I think, around the globe. Nobody thought about it. As long as you're not employed, you are kind of effed.
Free. We are free and we have to take care for ourselves. But sometimes it's hard, yes. And well, but we are all together, and we are connected, and we are talking about, and we do petitions to the government, and well, we hope that something will change soon.
Let's hope something will change in terms of the government situations. But to be honest, I hope this virus goes away as soon as possible, so we can go back to our lives and go back to concert and dance.
So the main thing, which is very bad at the moment, we can't touch each other. We can't hug, we can't kiss, we can't do anything.
I'm a big hugger, and I love.
Yeah, me too.
As you can see, I have my kiss t-shirt.
Yes. So I miss that very much.
Tell me, Michaela, do you have any tips that you can share with us that you consider are useful so we can get through this quarantine period better?
Well, I'm a very spiritual person, and first, I think it's absolutely important that we don't fall into negativity, because negativity pulls you down. It doesn't lift you up. And every day when you wake up, when you start your day, try to think about something nice and beautiful. Uh, and think about how can you help other people, or how can you do something nice for yourself, and look the nature in the moment. Here it's getting warmer, and everywhere is a cherry blossom, and it's lovely to see some nature. And it's also, I think, a good time to check your inner resources, to reflect a little bit. This is, I think, a very important point. And if you reflect yourself and your life, maybe you come to some new solutions. You find out who is really good with you, who are your real friends, what do you really want to do, what is important for you. This, I think, is in the moment a good time for doing that, things like that.
And so I also think it's a great opportunity to self-develop and also self-improve. That's another important thing. To improve ourselves, to be always better, kinder, and why not smilier? Because
it's so important. It's so important.
Yeah.
Even if you have these masks now wearing, but if you go out, you can smile with your eyes.
With your eyes, I know.
So when I remember last year, I've been in Romania the first time in Bucharest at the Retro Music Festival, and it was so beautiful. I love the people. They are very open-hearted, yes, and this made me very happy. Unfortunately, we didn't have so much time to have some sightseeing, but I hope maybe soon soon again too, to see a little bit more.
I'm really happy that you like Bucharest and Romania.
Well, this was the point. We didn't have so much time, but we get in touch with many people, and also Romanian artists. Unfortunately, I forgot the name. How this lady, this older Romanian lady, the blonde one, very big star. She was also taking part at the Retro Music Festival. What was her name? No. What was the name of this lady? But she's a big star. And to get together with them, and also some younger. So I've met. It was very, very great, very great. But haven't you been there too? No.
Corina Chiriac.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yes.
I wasn't there, unfortunately, because I do live in Bucharest, but in the last couple of years, I've been traveling back and forth from London to Bucharest. So I'm 50% here, 50% there. And probably when the concert was, I wasn't around, unfortunately. But I'm happy that I have the chance and the opportunity to talk to you now.
Maybe next time we see us directly.
Yeah.
Something is gone already here. So I only have one ear now. I hate these techniques. I always don't know how to use it.
I don't even have those. They can't fit in my ear. So.
Wait. Talk to me.
Can you hear me?
No, I need it.
No. Your Midnight Dancer song was a huge international banger. What are some other songs that can still make you dance nowadays?
So from us or from other artists?
From you, from other artists, that makes you dance. Because I see you're a very, very happy person and very uplifting. So I'm sure you go dancing once in a while.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Now only in the home, at my home, but well, I'm a lady of the 80s, and I love 80s music, the whole disco era, the Studio 54 songs. Oh,
it's so nice.
So all these songs make me very happy, but also newer ones. Yeah, I'm very open for everything. except techno. Techno, it's
Techno.
not my,
You
it's
don't
not
like it?
my cup of tea. Sorry, I can't.
I admit I do like techno, and every time I go to Germany, I need to stop in Berlin for some techno music. I think it's a great city to
Okay.
go out and party. Also, not only for the techno scene, but it's a great city. It's a great city to go out and party.
That's
Do you
right.
live in Berlin, Michaela?
That's right. That's right. That's right. But you are very young. You have to go out, and you for sure you like techno or all this new stuff.
Or
So
sometimes I think my youth is failing me because sometimes I feel so tired and I feel
really,
like doing nothing. Yeah.
oh, how come? How come?
Because all of the travels and working and, it gets tiring. I know people say, oh, you are so lucky that you get the chance to travel, you get the chance to see the world. Yes, I am lucky. But at the end of the day, after I get out of the plane, I just want to go to sleep. I just want to put my headphones on and go to bed.
Yes, yes. This is what the people don't know, the things behind the curtain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So they only see us on stage or in interviews and la 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 like that. But it's really hard. It's you have to imagine if you travel a lot and if you travel very far, like sometimes we go to Far East. It's a long way. Yeah. You maybe are in the plane 9 hours and you have time differences and you also have climate differences. And this is very exhausting. It's
Is.
absolutely exhausting. So when I'm coming back from one tour, I'm nearly dead. So my friends already know when I'm back, they have minimum to wait 2 days, then they can contact me.
Talking about travels and going around the world, I know that Arabesque was on top so many years. Have you ever thought about why did it happen? What was the key of your success?
Yes, so as we started with our first song, it's called Hello, Mr. Monkey. It's been an extremely big success in Japan. And we thought, okay, why?
I mean, I love
And
monkeys.
yeah, hello, Mr. Monkey. Hello, hello, Mr. Monkey. And it stayed 42 weeks in the chart on #1 there.
Wow.
So everybody knew it till now. And we also were wondering, but they told me the melody was very, very.
So they oh, power off also. Oh wait, what do I have to do when this doesn't work anymore? How can I wait?
I can hear you now.
Now I hear
phone.
you. Now I hear you. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. I think the battery dies from your ears.
You see? Fine. So, well, how the arrangement was, of the music, it touches very much the Asiatic taste. So this was one reason, and the other reason, because the songs of Arabesque also were allowed in Russia, because it was very easy songs, and also the lyrics were very smooth and smart and funny, and we transported just a little bit party time, easy life, and this I think is one also a point of the whole disco era, because people are touched and they felt free to do everything, and they communicated together, not like today, only here, only here. I think sometimes today it's lot of people are very close. They only watch on their mobile, but they don't look in their eyes of
They don't connect anymore. But there's a bright side for all this technological area that we live in, because without technology we couldn't be speaking right now. So it has its bright side.
Yes. I see also the positive things.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
I love it.
know where to limit the use. we need to know when we should limit the usage of it, because we need to connect with real people in real life.
Absolutely, absolutely. Especially in this Corona time now, we only have this media to get together and to have a talk.
Yeah, I think after this social distancing, we'll become more social. So I think this is a great thing that we are doing, because we stay alone and then we realize how much we need the people around us.
Absolutely, yeah, we are more aware now that social contacts are important.
Yeah.
So
they keep us inspired.
Yeah, because even if a baby is born and you don't touch it and taking care, it will have some psychological problems later.
Yeah.
You need to be touched.
Be touching.
Yes.
Can you share us some fun or memorable experiences from your concerts?
Well,
I bet you have a lot of them.
For sure, you can imagine. I remember in very former times, in the first arabesque era, when we traveled through Japan, the Japanese people are very exact. If they say you have to be there at 4:15 and 4 seconds, you have to be there in 4:15 and 4 seconds. So sometimes we were completely over, and we had maybe the 10th or 15th interview in a radio station in Tokyo, and there was a talk master. I remember him like yesterday, and you have to know it was in the early 80s. So, and this guy had orange hair. It was nearly for us the first time that we've seen it. Today it's nothing but, and he was so strange, and we looked at each other. I mean, we were 18 or 19 years old, and we had a laughing flash. You know what a laughing flash is? You can't stop. You can't stop laughing. And he always wanted to ask questions, but we we are so sorry about it. But this then they always gave, the Japanese fans always gave us sweets or some presents, and we really couldn't care so much, yeah. And sometimes when we were at the airports, we tried to leave something on the chair and move away. But always somebody is coming and you forgot something, okay. And in this area, in the new arabesque era now, since 2006, I restarted, as you know. So we have been in a Russian city where a European group has been the first time, and they presented us. It was so funny. So big beers, white beers, yeah. 3 ones of them, and we carried them all the way to Germany on the airports, and everybody saw older ladies with big white bears. But everybody was smiling, and that was good. Yeah. Or the other time, they presented us in somewhere in Siberia, big frozen fish. And it was something very good. They told us, and we said, okay. So, but how can we carry? Oh, we put it in our luggage. Okay, we put it in the luggage, and we come back in Germany. We opened the luggage, and it was stinking so much. For sure, it wasn't frozen anymore. So can you imagine? But okay, it was nice.
I can only imagine the smell and the laugh that you had after that.
You can imagine. And also in the first time of Arabesque, when we've been in Japan, in those times, we also were very thin girls many years ago. And they had very beautiful lingerie. You know, this underwear, sexy underwear, especially mini slips, very mini slips. And we were shopping and shopping lots of these slips, putting it in our luggage. And we knew sometimes on the border they will open it, and we did it. we put all the slips in our luggage, and the how you call this, the men on the borders,
Security check.
yes, the security opened it, and
Everything went out. You get one, and you get one, and you get one. Everybody gets underwear.
So this was very funny.
Oh my God.
It's been a very funny time, you know, and it was possible. So
Yeah,
today,
so many memories.
Today, sometimes, okay, let's say artists, you are also an artist. We are maybe a little bit different in in our mind. We are still a little bit childish and funny.
We think differently.
Yes. So we always think about some nice jokes.
Sometimes it can get us into very big troubles.
I know. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
You were mentioning earlier that you are not that much into techno music, and the trends around us, it's almost like we are going that direction. How are you professionally adapting to the current trends?
Oh, well, so as we are a retro group, for sure, also the people want to see the retro style and also the costumes. And so our choreography, for example, is nearly very the same like we did it in the 80s. A little bit more for sure because we are elder, but it's not that we want to adopt this new style because it wouldn't fit. It wouldn't fit together, you know. So everybody has his own time and his own style. So if somebody who is a little bit older wants to copy things from younger people, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. So you also always have to be authentic. If you are authentic, then the people like it.
I agree.
Fine.
Will you ever release new songs either solo or with Arabesque?
So I only, to be honest, I only listen Arabesque songs when I'm rehearsing at home or when we are rehearsing together, but not so often every day. But I prefer to hear music, so when I'm getting up, I directly put on the radio for sure to get a little bit in the mood and also to get some news. But to hear Arabesque music by myself at home, not really.
Yeah.
Because I know it by heart.
I'm happy that you listen to music when you get up, because it's a great thing to do. I think it gives you the energy that you need to go through the day.
Yes.
I was actually asking you if you are going to release new music, to put new music out.
So I tried it. Let's say our arabesque songs I recorded new and put it a little bit in a modern move. Yeah, we had some yes, a little bit new style. But I also tried to do one new song when we are performing. The people like it, but at the end, the audience still wants to hear the old songs. That's the problem of a retro group.
Yeah, it brings the nostalgia out.
but still I'm thinking or talking with some other artists to do a combination compilation or something to doing together. We will see what the next year will bring.
We have some fans here on the group chat.
Yes.
They're asking you actually to sing something.
Sing some.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
said it in Germany. In Germany, they said it in English, so we have to give them something.
Cool. That's really. I see. Most of them are speaking German. That's great. So in the moment, I like very much a love song of Arabesque because it fits very good to the situation, and it's called "I Stand by You." You know it, I stand by you, come rain or shine, I stand by you. I stand by you, your hand in mine, I stand by you. Thank
That
you.
was lovely.
I remember we've been in Russia for a small tour with a Romanian band called Accent.
Oh, okay.
Yes, this was also very funny. Very cool guys. What was this hit from them? What was a hit of Accent? My brain. I forgot, but it was very smart guys. Very smart guys.
Race a pledge that no man, no my.
Ja, genau.
No man, no man.
Genau, ja, genau, das war das. Yes, it was. Oh my God.
That's the one. Do you want to play a game, Michaela?
If I can,
Yes,
if I
you can.
understand.
I have prepared some questions for you. That's the game, and we can answer them together, but they're mostly made for you.
Okay.
And my first question is it's a game called Never Have I Ever.
What?
The game is called Never Have I Ever.
Never
to
have I
answer
ever.
which I have or I have not.
Mm-hmm.
The first question is, never have I ever forgotten the lyrics in a concert.
The answer. For sure, I forgot. Everybody, if you're doing something a million times, there will come the day you will forget it. It's normal. It happened to everybody.
Never have I ever searched my name on Google.
Yes, in the beginning, when I started with the internet, for sure, you have to look what is there, what is really real or what's not real. Yes.
Yeah. Never have I ever not lied about my age.
Well, it's a thing. Something is good. I like in my age that I don't have to hurry after things always, because I know already nearly everything. So I don't need to be on every party. I don't need to be in every thing, or it's boring. But what is really hard to take, you will know in 40 years. I think you get up every day and something starts to hurt. What yesterday didn't hurt. I think what is now? What happened in the night? Yes, and also getting older in the wrinkles and everything. Things change so much. Yeah, not in your head. Not in your head. In your head, you think, oh, you're still young, but then your years are gone.
Look,
Yes.
Stefan Krum says, but legends have no age, and I think he's right. I think we've lost you for a second. You're back. We can't hear you. Michaela? No? We can't hear you. No tawad. No tawad. I will come back. Wait, I will come back. I'll come back. Yes, we're back.
Now
I think,
technical
yeah, I can hear you now.
problems. Okay.
My
Okay.
next question is,
Yes.
have you ever danced to impress somebody?
No.
No?
No, absolutely not. No. I do other things to impress, but not dance.
When do you think that a man or a woman looks sexier? Wearing what? When they wear what? Like a suit, a skirt?
Well, so when I was young, I loved very much the arms of a man. So here the shoulders, when they had these off-shoulder shirts many years ago, it was very sexy for me. But for a woman, I think if they show too much, yeah, if they are like that or so, if they show very much décolleté or everything, this is not so interesting for men. I think it's better to not to hide a little bit. It's better to show your inner beauty and to flirt with the eyes.
Keep a little bit of mystery over there, right?
Yes.
If you take off your clothes in public, then what are you going to take off when you're at home?
That's my point. Absolutely. When I'm in love, I want to be only with this guy together, and he can see everything of me, but nobody else.
What is the strangest thing a fan has ever asked you?
The strangest thing. Wow. I don't really remember. The only strange thing for me was when I restarted with Arabesque in 2006 again, and I started to travel in Russia. Many people came to me and said, "Oh, my goodness, my parents always heard your music, and when I was young, and I love it too." But it was an adult guy who told me this, and I thought maybe he's 15 years younger, and he said, "Oh, when I was young, I heard you." Okay. This was the first time a little bit strange for me to get through, but okay.
What are 3 things that you have in your purse always?
In my money box?
Purse, yeah. In your handbag.
I have a special protection. I have special things who protect me, and also something for the purse, yes, that puts away thieves or something like that, and something which protects me in everything. So this is the most important thing I have in my purse. I don't have really pictures or something like that. No, I have this protection things.
It looks like they do the job. You are very well protected.
I think so. I hope so.
Yeah.
Hope so. Usually before in the daytime, before I leave the house, I say something. very special, a special sentence, which protects me when I go out. When I'm coming back and I'm going to bed, I think about this protection. I think goddess or whoever is there, I think so.
That's a wonderful thing. I think spirituality is a great thing that we must have, everybody. It doesn't matter what you believe in, as long as it lifts your spirit up and it makes you happy and joyful.
Absolutely.
And it motivates you. I think it's a great thing.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right. Yeah, it's important.
What are 3 things that makes you laugh?
What?
3 things
Greetings.
that makes you laugh.
3 things. What made me laugh? A good joke. Make me laugh.
Was there?
Yeah. Like that. No. What made me laugh? Many things, because I like to laugh. So when I'm together with very good friends, because my friends all have a very good sense of humor, and sometimes you only have to look at each other and doing something, and we are we are laughing tears, really. So what make me laugh? Oh, many things. I like to laugh. So what made me it's a very special thing when we are traveling with the airplane, and usually mostly to Moscow. And when we short before we land, yeah, the purser always said, so we are landing now in Moscow, and the weather in Moscow is good, and the weather in Moscow is not always good. And we are always, yes, the weather in Moscow is good, even if it's snow and rain and foggy. But the weather in Moscow is good.
It's good. It's always good. I remember when I was last time in Moscow.
Yeah.
When I was the first time in Moscow, I remember it was freezing outside. It was in January or something like that.
Whoa,
and on the plane, they were saying the weather, it's good, it's nice. Well, I was like, okay. I went to the hotel, and in the morning, I went for breakfast.
Yes.
And at breakfast, I was staying in a posh hotel, whatever. They brought a shot of vodka for breakfast. And I was like, okay, I do enjoy some alcohol, but not at 8 in the morning. So I didn't get the vodka. I went outside in Moscow. It was freezing.
Yes.
I came home with my beard and my mustache, like with icicles in it. And the next day,
absolutely.
I was like, okay, give me that shot of vodka. I took the shot and I felt so warm for a couple of hours, and I loved it.
That's absolutely right. We had once a show in, it was somewhere in Siberia, and it was a festival with many people. It was winter time, and it was outside, open air. And they put us in backstage a big bottle of vodka. So usually we are not drinking alcohol because I'm absolutely not really used to it. But we said, okay, let's do maybe after the show a small sip, yeah.
You have to, just to keep you warm a bit.
But we went out. We did our show. We came back. The bottle of vodka was nearly empty. Not from us. The people backstage, they need it very much. Okay.
Somebody needed to get warmer.
Yes. That was very funny. So.
Do you like animals, pets?
Yes, usually when I was a child, I had a little dog. It was a Pekingese. Pekingese, you know?
Yeah.
Pekingese, yeah. But later, if you are traveling so much, it's not possible to get to have pets because you don't have time for them. So, well, but many friends of mine have dogs and cats, and so I'm surrounded with. And outside also, when I look in my garden, there are a lot of pets.
Yappy says everything funny happens in Siberia.
Yes, usually yes. Not always, but many funny stories, yeah.
I have one last question for you.
Yes.
What are 3 songs that you like to sing in traffic?
In traffic.
Yeah.
When I'm in traffic,
Yes.
what I like to sing.
Yes.
You know what I do when I'm in traffic and it's a lot of traffic? I don't sing, I shout.
Me too.
Yes, I shout to the people. You asshole, what are you doing? I don't sing.
I like to say that when I'm in traffic, I like to exercise my angry face, you know?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. This is, but if it's only if you're on the autobahn on the street and you have free, then I like to hear songs and I can sing to everything, So I love very much Aha, you know, Aha.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yes, and also Elton John is my hero, my absolutely hero.
Yeah.
I love him so much. I've seen him last year here in Germany.
Oh, so nice. I've always wanted to go to
So
a concert of him.
amazing, so amazing. And this June I wanted to go to Lionel Richie, but
I know.
It's cancelled. Also, Lionel Richie was one of the wonderfulest concert I ever seen. Really, he's also so positive. Yeah, so the energy was great. So well.
I remember when I was in Germany this summer, I took my car. I came from a festival back in Romania. I took my car and I drove to London to a friend of mine to a wedding. And I was with my car by myself in the car. And when I entered Germany, I stopped to a gas station to ask about, you know, vignettes and the speed limits
Yes.
and everything, because I didn't see no speed limit sign on the highway. And when I stopped and they said no speed limit, you go as fast as you want. I was like, yes, God, thank you. I entered Germany. I remember it was 9 in the morning. By 6, I was in Prague. So I was speeding a lot, but I loved it.
Yes. I can imagine. But well, in the moment, yeah, they reduced a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you are on the autobahn and you want to go fast all the time, after let's say 2 kilometers is a reduction, and it's
I saw
boring.
that, yeah. Or constructions on the road, and they have to respect it. But everybody sticks to the limit. If they see a limit sign, that's the limit. They don't go above it. It's like,
I see.
that's it.
Also in Switzerland,
Yeah.
oh, it costs a lot. It costs a lot. If you,
So you better stick to the rules sometimes.
No, but I'm taking care. I'm taking care. Normally, I'm taking care.
Well, it was a great pleasure to talk to you today, Michaela. Thank you for joining us on our
Molto
Insta
bene.
show. Piacere.
Was really absolutely wonderful, and say hello to all the Romanian people and fans and friends. I loved it very much, and I really hope to see you all again. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much,
Claudio.
Michaela. We wish you all the best in all your projects.
Yes,
And we really
stay
hope
safe.
to-
Stay safe. No.
Stay safe always. We really want to hear some new music from you, so we're looking forward about it.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. You will. Bye.
Thank
See
you. Bye, Michaela.
Bye.
Thanks to all the Instagrammers who were here with us today. Don't go away, because at 7:30 we'll be chatting with our next guest and a dear friend of mine, DJ Vanda. I wish you have a great evenings for all of you who will not stick around with us. And I hope to see you soon. Happy, as always. And thank you for joining us.